These latest headlines from ABC15 are sponsored by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorneys. One call, that's all.
Hello, Megan Thompson with your top stories right now from ABC15 Arizona. And it is a weather action day. Ahead of today's storm, ADOT warning drivers to delay travel to the high country. We know how quickly conditions can change after drivers were stranded on the I-40 last weekend for hours. ADOT telling us they have 200 snowplows and 400 operators ready to clear the highways of ice and snow.
She's become a symbol, and we've just got to keep raising awareness on missing and murdered Native Americans.
ABC 15 is hearing from Emily Pike's family as they prepare for more vigils and events to honor the 14-year-old. Emily was living in a group home in Mesa when she was reported missing. Family says it took about a week before they were notified. On Valentine's Day, Emily was found dismembered off the US 60 northeast of Globe. On Wednesday, for the first time, we were able to speak with one of the group home managers who says if a child leaves the home without permission, it is their policy to immediately contact police and the DCS hotline. Well, if you are in the market for a new car, safety is top of mind. The Insurance Institute for Highway Safety is out with the top safety picks for 2025 and is pushing for better protection for passengers in the back seat. ABC 15's Adam Klepp digging deeper into this report to find out why this year's list is much smaller.
Last year, 71 vehicles made the list, but this year only 48 did. And that's because the IIHS says they're taking a closer look at safety features for passengers like myself who are riding in the back seat of the vehicle.
So this is a vehicle that is approaching a barrier at 40 miles per hour. And we have a dummy in the front seat and in the rear seat. And we're looking at whether there's an elevated crash injury risk for either of the dummies.
They look for things like how much the dummy moves or what tech is in the vehicle. The IIHS says this year they also had higher standards for the back seat to be a top safety pick. They hope by raising their bar that automakers do as well.
But we've got confidence that the automakers will respond to our new test and we'll get more winners as we progress through the year.
No matter how advanced a car is.
You know, we need to put that seatbelt on.
And in the back seat in Arizona,
they don't have to wear seatbelts. Unless they're younger than 16 years of age.
Mark Lambert is a personal injury lawyer.
I see the folks who are not wearing a seatbelt suffer really bad injuries or worse, and the people wearing seatbelts in the same accident, the same car, walk away unscathed.
Data backs him up. Looking at the most recent crash facts from ADOT, you're 33 times more likely to die in a car crash here in Arizona if you're not wearing a seatbelt. Right now at the Capitol, there are no proposals to require passengers of all ages to buckle up in the back. Lambert hopes legislation can catch up to modern safety improvements, even if it leads to less clients.
But I think there needs to be more teeth to me, and they would make a big difference.
You can see the full list of the 48 IIHS top safety picked vehicles on ABC15.com. Reporting for Operation Safe Roads, I'm Adam Klepp.
Well, good news in the housing market. Overnight, we learned more people are applying for loans to buy homes. With mortgage rates dropping for a sixth week in a row, the Mortgage Banker Association says applications, they're running more than 30% higher than this time last year. Advocating for our heroes with free legal help. Today and tomorrow, Maricopa County Stand Down is offering a fresh start for veterans, volunteering their services to help vets clear their records of fines, fees, and other minor legal issues to help them get into a better position for jobs. The event runs until 3 p.m. today at the south grounds of the Veterans Memorial Coliseum and 7 to 2 tomorrow. Last year, nearly 400 people received some assistance.
Tracking your most accurate forecast on this ABC 15 Weather Action Day. I'm meteorologist Jorge Torres. Staying dry for most of the morning till about the early afternoon, especially after 1 o'clock when the chance for storms and high winds really cranks up here in the valley. We're forecasting that chance of rain at 90%, again, mainly after 1 o'clock, with a few scattered thunderstorms and even some small hail not out of the question in parts of the valley. Ahead of the storm, highs will reach the upper 60s. Then those temperatures will plummet the rest of the afternoon. In the high country, we'll keep those highs in the 30s and 40s for areas like Flagstaff, Heber, and Show Low. Rainfall amounts in the metro anywhere from a quarter to half an inch before it's all said and done. In the high country, snow levels eventually dropping to 3,500 feet, and snowfall amounts anywhere from 6 inches to a foot along the rim And again, some decent wind gusts today, around 45 potentially in the valley and 55 in the high country. We drop those temperatures to tomorrow with highs only in the lower 60s. We stay in the 60s through Saturday, then back in the 70s by Sunday, and more snow in the high country through at least early Saturday.
For the latest headlines, weather and traffic, head on over to ABC15.com, or you can download that free ABC15 mobile app.
These latest headlines from ABC15 are sponsored by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorneys. One call, that's all.